everyone, thank you for joining me. I'm Sydney Galpern from simicakes.com, and today I want to show you how I like to season the end of my sugar pump. When you first get your Simi sugar pump, the end is going to come nice and smooth and clean, but what I like to do is season the end. By seasoning the end, it's going to add a little bit of texture and some grip to it, so that when you put your ball of ice melt onto the end, it will help with the air not being able to leak out and also keep it from flying across the room when you start pumping. So all I'm gonna do is take my scissors, and about an inch or so down from the top, I'm gonna make cuts all along this area, and that's going to give me some grooves and some grip for the ice malt to hold on to. So all I'm gonna do is I'm just kind of turning my scissors around here and putting cuts just in varying places. It doesn't need to be consistent. You just want some nice grip here to hold your ice malt on. So now that I've added some grip onto the end of my pipe, I'm just going to brush it off, make sure there's no excess bits of anything on there. And now I've melted a little bit of my Simi ice malt in the microwave. So this is pre-cooked. All you have to do is melt it in the microwave. This is what we're actually going to use when we make our bubbles and use any of our ice malt work. So all I did was I put some in a small silicone bowl, and I melted it for about 30 seconds and then 15-second intervals, just until it was a liquid. So this ice malt is going to act like a glue, okay? So the grip that we put on here is going to help to hold it on, but we still do want a little bit of additional help just to make sure that our bubble is not going to fall off when we start pumping. So all I'm gonna do is where I put all of those cuts on the end, I'm gonna dip it into my ice malt. Now you wanna be very careful, because once this is melted, it's about 300 degrees and you do not want to touch it. It can cause burns when it comes in contact with your skin. So make sure that you are wearing gloves and you're being very, very careful when working with this. But all we're gonna do is that about inch down that we put those cuts, I'm going to dip it. Okay, and I'm just gonna kind of roll it around here, make sure it sticks all the way around. And now I'm gonna pull it out. And as this is cooling, what's going to happen is we want the excess to kind of drain off of the end so there's not too much on here, but it will actually clog the end. It will drip and close over the end. So to prevent that from happening, we are going to pump it. So I'm going to angle it down. You don't want to look at it while you're doing this, obviously, because there is hot ice malt that's going to be coming out of here. And I'm just going to slowly, hear that, start pumping. Okay, and I'm just kind of rotating it to make sure that it stays open. So now you can see it's getting a lot thicker. It's kind of starting to hold its shape. So I'm just pumping as it cools here, and that makes sure that that end is going to stay open and it won't be clogged when you're ready to use it. Now, if something happened and this did clog over without you realizing it, you can actually just go ahead and use a toothpick to open it up while it's still hot, or you can hit it with the torch for just a few seconds and re-warm it and unclog it. Just in case that does accidentally clog over, you can very easily fix it. Go ahead and let this completely cool so that it is not hot on the end anymore, and then it is ready to use with all of your sugar blowing and ice malt blowing projects. The first few times you use your pump, all of the ice malt may come off of the end when you are removing your bubble from the pipe, but you can repeat the seasoning process over and over again until I find about 5 times or so after you've started using it, it will eventually permanently stick onto the end, and you will not have to repeat the seasoning process before starting your new bubbles. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe to my channel for more tutorials. And also let me know what other kinds of videos you would like to see. To check out the products I used in this tutorial, visit simicakes.com, or there you can also find a list of specialty cake supply stores that carry Simi Cakes products near you. Again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, keep life sweet!